we had 2.67 grams of sodium oxide. Is sodium oxide a molecular or an ionic compound? Ionic. So since it's ionic, we're looking at two ions. Well, we're looking at ions here, and we use those ions to write the formula. Sodium has a +1 charge. Oxygen has a 2 negative charge. So we swap and drop. So that 2 Na2O. So that's our formula unit for an ionic compound. What are we looking for in this problem? Sodium ions, right? So when we do this, where are we starting? Yeah, we're going to start at grams, and we're going to follow that arrow, which means we'll use the top conversion factor. And then we're looking for ions, so we'll come over here, use this conversion factor. But since we don't start off with ions, we have to convert to formula units and then convert to ions after that. Then ions, yeah, because sodium oxide is a formula unit, in other words, an ionic compound, not an ion, so we can't just convert straight to ions. Our first conversion factor is a mole of sodium oxide over the molar mass of sodium oxide. Did anybody calculate the molar mass already?
61.979.
61.979 grams of sodium oxide. And then our next conversion factor, since we converted from mass to moles, now we're going to convert from moles to formula units. So we will use Avogadro's number over a mole. 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. Formula units of sodium oxide over 1 mole of sodium oxide. We'll cancel our units: grams of sodium oxide, moles of sodium oxide, moles of sodium oxide. That leaves us with formula units of sodium oxide, which is not what we're looking for. We're trying to find sodium ions. So in 1 formula unit of sodium oxide, how many sodium ions are present? 2. 2 sodium ions. So we start off with mass. Are we going to multiply or divide by the molar mass? Divide by the molar mass. Are we going to multiply or divide by Avogadro's number? Multiply, and then by 2 ions, what are we going to do? Multiply or divide? So 2.67 divided by 61.979 times Avogadro's number times 2. Did anybody do that? Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you get?
5.18, but there's a 6 behind it, 5.18.
5.18.
I got 5.19 because there's a 6 beside the 8.
5.19
Times
5.19 times 10 to the 23rd or 22nd? 22nd sodium ions.